plates you're going to transfer to, you want to have them grounded, okay? So I have this plate grounded, and look at how much nicer that ground is. Way better.
Not so thick and puddly.
Yeah, so this is the plate I'm going to use for my transfer. It's not a real great plate, but it has a light aquatint on it, actually. These areas aren't aquatinted, but the rest of it is. So you'll see a little bit of aquatint, and then I'll show you how to aquatint directly on the plate. Is there any paper that I could use? Is there any paper over there? Okay. Just to put on the table so I don't have a big giant mess. Or grab me a piece of newsprint off my roll.
Here's.
Yeah, that will work.
I thought you meant like Stonehenge. Yeah.
I have paper. Oh, and put your paper in the water. You need a big piece of paper. Don't transfer on newsprint, because if you transfer on the newsprint, it will not be accurate. So it will be totally a waste of your time, and everything will be messed up. So you're doing 3 plates. So you would want to have ground your other 2 plates ground, and you want to have exactly the same size. Okay, and the paper that you use to print on, you want to have it bigger than your plate, because you want to be able to see all the edges for the transfer. Okay. And we need to keep these inks a lot cleaner than this, okay? So when you're done using them, you should clean the outside with paint thinner. Oh, that's good. Good job.
This is transferring your ink from one plate to another.
This will be how to get so you have your main key plate to a point. Now it doesn't have to be done, but just have it to a point where you could have enough information on there that you could start working on your other 2 plates. Then you can do the transfer. Like this plate, I don't consider it done, but there's enough there that I could work on 3 plates now. You could always go back and add more. So I'm gonna add a little easy wipe, not too much. Get it good and mixed up. Will someone get me a Tarleton over there, please? I'm gonna make sure that breaks quickly.
The process seems like it takes a lot less time now that we know.
Oh, good.
Now I know what I'm doing.
Good. Yeah, and the more you do it, the quicker you'll become. I did notice that some people's, yours especially, I feel like there were a couple other people's that did look like they were getting more scratched up as you're printing. So I don't know, what did you use for a card?
I used the same thing she used, and like ours both got
I think it was the
scratched.
card, like the other day I was using it to do, what was I using it for? I don't know, I just had it in my thing, and it had like a little burr on the edge of it.
Okay.
But I bought one of those things at the bookstore, and then it was fine.
Was it a shopper's card that you guys were
Yeah,
using?
It was just
Interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, I usually use these, but I have used shopper's card, and I didn't notice there'd been a problem. But maybe if there's something on the
maybe it's
edge.
just a particular card.
Yeah. Yeah, because usually, I mean, copper's pretty durable, but it can get scratched.
It would be nice if there was like a table where like the copper just sticks to it so it doesn't move.
Well, you can get that shelf liner stuff at the store,
Oh, so does it?
and you can put that on your plate. The only problem is that then it gets full of ink.
Oh, so then you have to clean it more than.
Well, then you just have to get a new one, or maybe if they were a little bit littler than your plate, it would work, because then it would just stick on there. I used to have those in the
You
studio.
can put it on the table and put your plate on it.
True.
Right, but then, like, if your plate's directly on that, then you won't have anything like this. And then if it's like bigger, then it starts getting,
Stuff
the
under it.
little things get full of ink, and then you start pulling that crap back on your plate. So, yeah. I don't know. You just get used to it after a while. I mean, I don't find it too big of a problem moving. I tend to hold it with this
I feel
hand.
like I always have like a thumbprint in the corner of my.
Or just hold it on the sides. And then you use the other paper on the other hand and then you don't do that. So maybe that's what, I don't know. You also have that interesting technique you use, so. Make sure this is
What,
flat.
ink it and get it done in 3 minutes.
Yeah. And you wipe it really weird. Hopefully other people aren't picking up on that habit.
Weird things.
The strange technique that Braden has.
I just do it really fast.
Well, you don't
I
do
mean, you
it.
can tell too.
He doesn't, yeah. I mean, really, the way I show you is fast, actually.
Yeah.
In comparison to the way they used to do
Yeah.
it, like the old school way.
What's the old school way?
No, well, no easy wipe,
Oh, God.
no paper, just tarlatan, and your hand, your palm.
Oh no, thank you. But yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, I thought it, oh, here.
No.
Oh, no,
No, easy wipe?
Easy wipe is a new.
Did they used to like do something else like oil? Like
Oil,
vegetable
hot plate sometimes.
Okay. Oh, like heat the ink up? Okay.
But that way you have to be careful about, because it's easy to wipe it out of your lines.
I guess just over the years they figure out different ways to do it.
Right.
What is easy one?
Not really, honestly, no. It's some sort of, I don't know, greasy substance of some sort.
It's probably fat.
Kind of looks like fat, yeah. I'm not really sure. You should look
Watch
it
it
up.
be like fat from
It's crystal.
cows, something like
Why
that.
isn't someone looking up on their phone while we're waiting? You guys have your phones?
What is easy wipe made of?
I don't know if you'll be able to find it.
So like that's like a brand of like a.
Well, that's what it's called though. I mean, it is the brand, but only one manufacturer makes it that I know of.
How baby wipes is made.
Baby wipes.
That's like literally what it is.
How do you like this?
I make for my baby wipes, DIY with clean wipes.
Now, I probably could have used a deoxidizing of this plate, because this plate's really old, but I didn't do that. See how I have my hand on here, Braden,
Yeah.
so that I don't get a fingerprint on it. You see how there's that one area that's whiter than the others? It's subtle, but
Saying like what it is, it's just saying it's
it doesn't. Did you ask what it was?
yeah.
Does the container have it on it?
It's easy.
Mm,
Like,
Ingredients.
yeah.
they probably won't tell you what the ingredients are, because then you can make your own.
Yeah.
You're not eating.
Oh, that would make sense.
Looks like more what I figured.
It looks like baby grease.
It's not that greasy though, because if it was, your plate, your ink would get off. You know, your it would go through your print. But if you use too much, it will.
I think it's Crisco.
I do have some prints that I overdid it on the Easy Wipe, and I have there's spots on the back.
Just like in like photo class, the teacher could tell like what exposure you did your time on, stuff like that. Can you do that with like how long you left your plate in the acid and like?
I can
Stuff
get
like
a
that.
general idea, but it changes depending on the acid, so it's
Oh.
kind of like I mean, if you say it was in there for like a huge change, I can tell you like no,
Yeah.
that wasn't the case, but like I can't exactly tell you.
Yeah.
Or like with mine, how it was so thin. And
Right, and that seems like sometimes that was maybe more of the issue with the lines themselves than the time it was in the acid. Okay, this is kind of dirty looking, but this is okay. Alright. Will someone get my paper out of the water, please? It's in there.
not just